What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Non-Dairy, and today I'm in the heart of Talmuth to talk about, of course, Lost Relics. Hear ye, hear ye. Non-Dairy's got some exciting news for you. That's right. Today, on Twitch, NFTGaming podcast interviewed, or I should say, did more of a Q&A with Cawley on the game Lost Relics, and just being able to pick his brain at a few things that we're all dying to know. That's right, what we're all dying to know. So without further ado, let's get right into this content. First thing I wanted to mention was, as we all know, the Easter event just ended. Now, I don't know about you, but I was looking at the user count and I was seeing around 900, maybe 1,000 people in the game, on the hunt for eggs. Now, as we can see on my channel, it's April 18th, Easter event is over, and now it looks like I only see 700 people. Cliff wanted to address this. Not first and foremost, but he definitely wanted to address this. So, in order to combat this idea of people coming in just for events, he is going to be adding layers to the game. His philosophy on the game right now is a reverse onion style game. So what does that mean? Because I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of confused at first. Cliff made the game where the game is basic. You have basic combat, basic dungeons, basic skills, etc., etc. So everyone keeps saying, Cliff, the game's so basic. Come on, fix it, fix it. Well, he did that for a reason. He wants the game to be a core game that's playable in a loop style fashion. And as you can see, that's how it's currently done. When you play Lost Relics, you go through various dungeons and hope to get drops for NFTs or blockchain items, and he did so that way, we have a game that's running and functioning. Now, he's able to create this reverse onion by establishing base, then adding layers. What does that mean exactly? Well, as we all know, he did just release a desert-themed area. So you could go out there and explore it. I don't have the name off the top of my head, but there's a desert-themed area right now. What else is he adding? Well, he said he's making a beach-themed and cave-themed area as well. So, these are layers that he's adding. In the beach theme and cave theme area, there will be exclusive item drops that are only available there, hence creating content. Those are going to be the layers that he's building upon. Another layer, multiplayer. He will be doing multiplayer. He even teased arenas. I don't know what arenas mean, but I think it's going to be some sort of competition like the setting where you might be able to PvP against somebody in hopes of rising the leaderboards and creating some sort of ranking. This is where I start speculating. So let me stay focused on what Cliff said, and I'll let you guys, let your brains run, and hopefully you guys can have some comments, in the section below. So what else did he talk about? He also talked about the idea of, let's see. Right now, he does not have a team helping him build the game. It's just him by himself, so big props to Cliff Cawley, because if it were me, frankly, I wouldn't be able to handle all this on my own. So with that being said, we keep hounding him for, like servers not running or updates aren't functioning properly. Well, we gotta think, this is just him by himself, and some of you guys are probably thinking, okay, well, get some investments. Well, he doesn't want to do that. Why? Because he knows fully well that if he gets a corporation that invests in the company, what could possibly happen is they start streamlining things and getting things done quickly, which is great for us, but it's not great for the developer, especially if the game goes in a direction that's not aligned with his vision. You know how corporations can be, guys. They tend to take something and start to go with their own little tangent with how they want the game. And I definitely feel for Cliff Cawley. I mean, if he wants the game to be in a certain manner, by all means, guys, let him do that. Let him do that, right? So, right now, again, it's only him by himself. He is thinking about hiring a team, but, that's talks for later. He definitely needs to secure revenue to be able to do that. So he might be hiring one person, then adding on another. Right now, he did say that if he were to hire somebody, it would be a programmer to help him be able to handle some of the off items that he has to do on the regular. So definitely be on the lookout for that. But please don't hound him and say non-dairy programmer. That's not what I said. he's these are things that he's working on slowly but surely, just because it's him by himself working on the game. So big props to Cliff Cawley. Next item I want to talk about are blockchain items. As we all know, I think people have said in the Discord and in game that there are no more blockchain weapons available. So that might also be another reason why we don't see as many users in here, because they're like, okay, I'm gonna just jump onto the next game and try to find blockchain items in X game, right? So reason why we don't see blockchain items are that, well, like I was saying before, in the desert and cave themed areas, there are items that will be specific to those areas. So think about this: he might already have items, but just in those zones. That's what I'm saying. Look out for those themed areas. Another thing is the fact that it costs him so much to mint items. So what I mean by that is, if he creates a blockchain item and he mints it, he said in the video that it cost him $10,000 to do 200 items. Now he might, he might be exaggerating or trying to get a point across, but still, $10,000 just to make 200 items. That is between you and me, that's ridiculous. I mean, I can't believe the man would do that for us. Big props to him, but I couldn't do it. I really couldn't. So we gotta give the creator of the game, time and patience on these sort of things. So, it might be easy for him to mint, but it's not easy on the end of revenues. So, again, be on the lookout for blockchain items, but be patient with the process as well. And finally, the last thing I want to talk about is blockchain items in general. So, I'm sure some of you know that Santa's Sleigh, a legendary blockchain item, has been nerfed. Been nerfed because it's it's come across the developer a few times that the item is it's too powerful in the game. So with that being said, he did nerf it, and I know some of you guys are probably mad because you had this item and now you can't sell it for X amount of engine. So with that being said, if you see an item on the marketplace going for X amount of dollars, or you have a blockchain item that's either too powerful or too weak, you might want to question it and maybe bring it up to the developers. So for example, if you have a blockchain bow and it doesn't do the damage that you would think it does, and it goes for a low marketplace value, maybe raise the question and see why that's the case. Again, don't directly DM the creator, but maybe bring it up in the Discord general or in one of the specific channels in the Lost Relics Discord. It can take you a long ways, and it might help you. So be on the lookout that blockchain items are subject to changes in stats by the developer if he notices if he notices things on his own, or if they're brought up. Now I know I said that was the last thing, but really this is the last thing. In the heart of Talmuth, aka Town Center, this city here is going to be a social hub. So what does that mean? It means that you'll be able to see players on a multiplayer basis, and you'll be able to talk to them via chat bubbles. So like, let's say there was somebody here and I'm like, hey, how you doing? Good, how you doing? Hey, I'm looking for X item. Do you happen to have it? Yeah. Okay, well, let's trade. That's a possibility. Again, my mind just seems to be running with this idea of social hub. I feel like, speculation-wise, with this idea of a social hub, being able to interact with, players on a multiplayer basis, there will be this idea of being able to maybe trade virtual items in the game. Not blockchain items necessarily, but I think, like, virtual items. Like, for example, if I wanted to sell somebody bauxite for a little bit lower than what it's being posted at the World Emporium for, I could do that. Or if I needed to help out a fellow friend, I could just trade him some bauxite and, give him a discount. So that was the last thing I wanted to say again. So big shout out to Cliff Cawley and NFTGaming Podcast for having that stream today and allowing me to create this video. Hey everyone, I want to thank you for checking out my YouTube video. It means a lot to me. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. I also do have a Twitch page, which I've included in the description below. Please check it out and hit the follow if you want to see what I have going on. Currently playing Lost Relics, and I've had a lot of fun playing it thus far. I'm especially looking forward to putting in more hours into the game, especially with the potential updates that Cliff Cawley has mentioned. Fingers crossed for all of us on getting blockchain items. Once again, fingers crossed. I do have another Lost Relics video out there as well. It's new user tips and tricks on how to avoid dying. So please check that out. I'll make sure to include the link. And if you have any suggestions of your own on top of what I've already suggested, please include those in the comments, as we'd all really appreciate it. Once again, thank you for checking out my YouTube video. It means a lot. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and please be sure to check out my Twitch channel. Thank you.